Hello guys, welcome back to Football Manager 2023. It's episode number 89 of our epic journey across Europe, where we're aiming to win the top flight division in every nation that's in Europe. A couple of things to go over. First of all, I've updated the skin to the latest version. I realised that I was still using the original version from way back when Football Manager 23 came out. The version of it's the SAS 23 skin. It's very, very good. It's not too far from the original, but it gives you so much more information. There is a link, as always, for it in the description to the MediaFire download for the skin. This is the latest version, which is why my attribute colours have changed a little bit as well. Obviously, I need to set them up again, but it's very similar. There's just tweaks to things like fonts, and you can see the MTK is now in green instead of blue like it used to be. Stuff like that. Since you were last with us, it's been very productive here in Hungary, and we are on course to be ticking Hungary off at the first attempt. Now, if you remember, the last time we were here was the defeat to Puskás Akadémia, the 2-0 defeat. Now, I did say after that we needed Puskás to start dropping some points, and they dropped points after that pretty much immediately. Here's the loss to us. The win over us. They then lost to Honvéd 1-0, drew with Fehérvár. They were knocked out the cup as well, and then they lost in the league again, so they've taken 1 point from a possible 9, which has put us back in the position that we're in. We are currently finding ourselves, as you can see up here, top of the table. We've been unbeaten again since that defeat to Puskás Akadémia, so we've lost 2 games in total in Hungary, which, you know, has been absolutely fantastic run. So after that defeat, it was a 3-1 win over Fehérvár, I'm going to say. Ronnie Harau with the double, Daniel Morrow on the score sheet as well. Stefan Illy with the goal for Fehérvár. We dominated the game. You know, they even had a penalty in their XGs all the way down there compared to ours up here. We had a fantastic performance. Okachukwu, great performance. I think he got 3 assists in this game. Absolutely fantastic from the Nigerian there. So a comfortable 3-1 win. It was then against Ferencváros, the defending champions and the dominant team here in Hungary. Another rather comfortable win, really. 1-0 away from home. Andor Andreli with the only goal of the game in first half stoppage time. And Andreli, by the way, has had a fantastic season. Got 29 goals in 33 appearances in all competitions. So he's done really, really well. I do need to change these attribute colours again, though, because I don't like them the way they are. 1-0 over Ferencváros, which was great. In the cup, though, we took on Tatabánya, the lower league side here in the quarterfinals, 1-3-0. Straight after that, it was the semi-final against Vasas, which we won as well. Absolutely fantastic. So getting to a cup final, and you may notice down here that we have actually just taken on Újpest in the final with a 1-0 win there. So we are the Hungarian Cup champions. So more silverware into the Talentyre trophy cabinet. We did take on Vasas in the league straight after the Hungarian semi-final of the cup, and we scraped a 1-0 win in this one. It was a very, very close game, and Draley popped up in second half stoppage time to make it 1-0. Mezka Vazed were next, a 2-0 win in this one. Kolber and Morrow, the 2 inside forwards with the goals in this one. Pretty comfortable game, if we're being honest. The match ratings, I can't actually see all the match ratings up here anymore. That's something different for the skin. While I'm on that, there is a couple of versions of the skin. There's a normal version and there's a laptop version. So SAS has thought about laptop people. I actually use the normal skin. I might try, obviously after this episode, downloading the laptop skin and see if that makes a difference, see if it helps me out a little bit. But we played very, very well in this game. Honvéd were next, the team who have been taking points off Ferencváros and Puskás Akadémia, but we did beat them 2-1, and Draley and Harau with the goals. They've also missed a penalty, so probably rather fortunate to get the win in this one. It was a very close game. Honvéd are actually a pretty decent team, to be fair to them, and they pushed us all the way. We did then hammer ZTE, who are still fighting for their lives, and Draley with 2 and Dudas with 2 as well. Dudas has been here the entire time at the club. striker, and I've decided to start using him really, and he's done quite well. He's played 6 times, or 9, 3 off the bench in the league, and he scored 6 goals. So he's helped us out massively, cup wise as well. 4 goals in 3 appearances, and 10 in 9 in all competitions. He's done pretty well for us, and he's helped propel us on our little journey that we're going on. But ZT were never in this game. We absolutely battered them. We really did. And if we could have just hit the target a bit more, then it the scoreline would have been more than 4. Diosgyör were next, a 3-1 win in this one. Dudas again on the score sheet. No, he wasn't. I don't know what I'm looking at. But Adreli, Szanski and Roda got the goals in this one. Marcus got one back for Diosgyör in stoppage time at the end of the game. Another dominant performance by MTK. And we followed that up against Szeged, who are down near the bottom battling again for their lives. And Dudas did score in this one. And Adreli got one 2 minutes later from the penalty spot. Again, Szeged have missed a penalty. So again, we're probably rather fortunate to get the 2-1 win despite dominating the game, particularly in the second half. We were fantastic and we've played really, really well. We did then drop some points away to Fehervar. Dudas scored in the 62nd minute. Laszlo Sebastian equalised for Fehervar in the 90th minute of the game. And we dropped points for the first time in quite some time, despite probably having, well, not probably, despite being the better team. We should have won, really. And then most recently, league-wise, it was Újpest, a 3-0 win here. Dudas with a double. Szanski adding to his tally for the season as well. Újpest were never in the game, really. 1 shot on target. XG of 0.15 to our 3. So another fantastic performance, particularly from Szanski. And like I say, we have just beaten Újpest in the cup final as well. Stocklosa got sent off in the first half, and we've still managed to come away with the win, which is great. So silverware at MTK. I think it's the first time they've won the cup since 2000, so 48 years. So fantastic to win that. Division 1, as it stands, we are currently 5 points clear at the top with 3 games remaining. Sorry, 2 games remaining. There's 33 games, isn't there? So a draw today would see us take the title. We are taking on Puskás Akademia today. Hopefully we can get that draw. I think we're at home. We are at home, so we've got the home fans. We do have a couple of injuries to speak about, though. Obviously, the side is a little bit weakened, particularly in defence. Roda is injured, so Stocklosa has dropped back into that central defensive position. We're going to have Mate Toth starting at right back today. So it's going to be... I'm missing another centre-half. Machevsky's injured as well. So both my starting centre-halves are actually currently injured. So Toth is going to start at right back. Varga and Stocklosa as the 2 centre-halves, with Okachukwu continuing at left wing back. Ferrara in goal. Midfield 3 of Shipos, Sumari and Hurao, been pretty consistent throughout the season. Now Sumari's actually managed to get some fitness under his belt. These 3 in the centre of midfield, and you can see that by the relationships they have with each other. Szanski and Kolber as the 2 inside forwards, and then Draley starting up top today. So a point. We are a point away from the title, and it would have, if we do it, which is looking increasingly likely. We're gonna blitz through Poland and Hungary, which is absolutely fantastic. It's nice to get some of them knocked off pretty quickly. Particularly as we've traditionally spent 3 seasons in a nation. Nice to knock a couple of them off first time rounds. I think we're 26 years into this save now, so 10 nations in 26 seasons. It's not too bad, I suppose. Not too bad, but it's nice to get some of these ones knocked off first time. Right, 37 on the clock. We get our first highlight, and it's a free kick by Draley, which has rattled the crossbar. What a great free kick that was. It's a shame it didn't go in. It's been quite a quiet game against Puskás, considering they need to beat us to keep the title race alive. It's been very, very quiet, and we're going to get into half-time with just the one highlight. But MTK are on top, and I've just noticed that Okachukwu has picked up a little bit of an injury, which is really unfortunate because I don't actually think we have another left-back. The other left-back is Varga. Do we wish Roda he was back to full fitness tomorrow. So he's coming back from an injury, whereas Okachukwi's just picked one up. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's get Roda on, and we'll leave it at that. Couple of poor performances from two of the front three. So we'll monitor that throughout the second half, but we only need a draw. We're doing exactly what we need to do. For now, it's a free kick for Puskás though towards Alves, the top scorer in the league. Julia picks it up, finds Gridino, gets the ball across. It's well tackled. No, I'm sorry, Football Manager, but what is that? What on earth is that? Did anybody see anything wrong with that? I certainly didn't. Answers in the comments. Ferraris saved it. He saved the rebound as well, and we've cleared the ball. Ferraris, he's. Do you know what? He's saved about 4 penalties since he's came in the mid-season transfer window. He's done really, really well. We are struggling going forward though. Adrali and Shazanski are both really struggling. So we're going to make some changes. Shazanski's going to come off for Damazdi, and then Adrali, our top scorer, is going to come off, and we're going to bring Dudas on. He's done quite well from the bench so far this season. Hopefully he can bag us a goal. Maybe straight away. Kolber with the corner towards that near post. Headed clear though, but Toth might win this. No, he doesn't. Alves gets it, but Sumari is going to pick it up. Finds Toth. Forward towards Damazdi, the new man on the pitch. It's well blocked by the defender. And Pinter picks the ball up. Half an hour to go to be the champions, guys. Half an hour to go. Varga, left-hand side, finds Stocklosa. Varga again. Ball over the top, it's well cleared by Georgiou, but Harao does win it back to Mazdi with the ball into the box. It's another poor ball, and they do get it clear. Now Campos just goes long. Alves is going to get onto this. No, Varga does well, gets back. But it's still Puskás coming forward. We just keep giving the ball back to them. Come on, boys. Get your foot on the ball. Nunez finds Nikolov. Nikolov does get the ball across. Stocklosa heads clear, but only as far as Yao Filau. And Puskás have scored the goal, and it's no more than we deserve, really. We've not really threatened going forward, and defensively there we were pretty poor. We just kept giving them the ball back. So as things are, Puskás are keeping the title race alive, and we may get a second live com in this episode, guys. Might be a little slightly bit of a longer one. I'd like to see us win the title on camera. Unless we can get back into this game. But Puskás, one of the only teams to beat us so far in Hungary. Are they going to do the double over us? And it does look like they are. So yes, we've been defeated by Puskás again, and the title is going to go to a second game. We're still 2 points clear. Still 2 points clear. A win in the final game of the season is all we need. And we are taking on Guillemot, who currently find themselves in 7th place. So I'm going to click forward to get to that, guys. We'll come back and we'll do the Guillemot game and hopefully see us lift the title. Right then, guys, welcome back to the second part of today's episode. Double header. We are championship decider time against Guillemot. We've had one little bit of news since you were last with us, though. We have, in fact, lost a player, and it is the club captain, unfortunately, in Shazanski. Absolutely nothing I could do about it. He's gone to Al Nassr in the UAE for £1.1 million. It was his release clause that he had in his contract, so he's gone there. I did try and offer him a contract, but he wanted 10k a week. There was absolutely no way I was playing this player here a 10k a week. So the club captain, 258 appearances for the club, has decided to leave. He's been here his entire career, 12 years he's been here, and he's decided just to leave. So he's gone, unfortunately. So today, title permutations. MTK, Puskás and Ferencváros can all win the title. Puskás do have a 3-goal better goal difference than us. So if Puskás were to win and we were to draw, Puskás would probably be the champions. In fact, they would be. Ferencváros need both of us to lose. And they need to have a 9-goal swing over us to be crowned the champions. They of course won the league last season on goal difference as well. If Puskás lose and we draw, we're the champions, of course. Obviously, if we lose and Puskás win, they are the champions. So it's really between us and Puskás. Ferencváros do have an outside chance. They are away to Diószegő, who are 8th in the table. We're away to 7th place Guillemot. Puskás Academy are at home to 4th place Vasas. So we're hoping for particularly Vasas to do us a favour. We do need to be doing our own job though and beating Guillemot in this one. And the lineup that we're going to go with for today's game, hopefully the final game here at MTK, it's going to be Faraha in goal. Has done very, very well since he's come in. Has the Norwegian, a 7.3 average rating for a goalkeeper is pretty special. He's saved quite a few penalties, 5 clean sheets in 12 appearances, only 8 conceded, which is pretty good. You know, I'm quite pleased with him. Toth is going to be the right back today. Again, another one who's had a good season, 7.15 over 30 appearances. Roda back from injury, a 7.4 from 31, and again, very, very good. Majan Michevsky, a 6.95 is still not bad, really. He's back from injury as well. And Julius Okachukwu, a 6.93. So again, another good performance at left back across the 30 games he's played. In midfield, it's going to be Sipos, Sumari and Harau. All three of them have done pretty well throughout the season. Sumari spent a lot of the early part of the season injured, but he has actually made 24 appearances for us now, which is great. And a little bit of a rotation up top. We've gone Morrow as the inside forward on the left-hand side, obviously following the transfer of Krzyzewski. So Morrow comes in, 9 starts, 3 goals, 1 assist, a 6.83. Could really be doing a little bit better, but Andreli is moving over to the right-hand side, 29 goals and 34 appearances for us, 7.35. And then Dudas is going to get the nod up top today, 10 goals and 9 appearances with a 7.12. Average rating across the season is pretty good. We're all pretty fit. You know, Morrow's lacking a little bit of match fitness. I have, to be honest, preferred Krzyzewski over Morrow since I brought Morrow in. Hopefully, though, we can get the job done, guys, and wrap up this title. It would be fantastic if we could knock it off at the first attempt. Like I said earlier on in the episode, it would be great just to rattle through some of these nations now. I think there's some of them later on that we're probably going to struggle with, particularly the last one. The last one's going to be particularly hard, depending on what sort of team we get into. But the last one is, of course, England. We need to win the Premier Division. Here is Adreli in behind, though. Pulls the ball back to Harau. It's a good volleyed effort inside the first 25 seconds. That would have been some start to the game, wouldn't it? 10 minutes gone. Puskás have taken the lead. Kurcevic with the goal there. So that puts Puskás in the driving seat. They are currently winning the title on goal difference from us, unless we can. So we need to score now, basically. And here's Jabo, finds Magos. Sumari's done well, cut that one out. Harau now. He's got nobody moving ahead of him. Morrow, runners through the middle. Good ball through towards Dudas. Can he score? Dudas chips it over the goalkeeper. It's cleared off the line. Oh, it's cleared off the line. It was a great ball forward. It was a tidy little finish as well, but the defender got back. Adreli with the corner. It's headed clear. Adreli's going to get another chance to get it in. Finds Morrow on that left foot. Harau, it's blocked by his own man, I think. We're knocking on the door. We are knocking on the door as we approach half-time. We do need a goal, though. Desperately need a goal. Otherwise, we're just not going to do it. Or we need Vasas to score. So us or Vasas, either one, we need to score. Dudas has not had the best of games. Let's make some changes. Let's get Kolber on. Dudas has not been great. Let's get the goal machine that is Adreli. Let's get him back up top where he belongs, really. And this is the opportunity just after half time. It's going to be a corner. I think it's going to be Kolber to take it. It is Kolber, the corner taker. It's got Michevsky to aim for at that near post. Harau gets there instead. It's off the line again. Off the line again. And Michevsky... 2 cleared off the line in the title decider. Oh, do you know what? If we lose it because we've had some cleared off the lines, it's going to be heartbreaking. Hopefully it doesn't come to that though. Roda looking for Adreli. He's in. He's pulled his shot wide. He's scored 29 goals this season. And then he does that. Puskás are still 1-0 up. Ferencváros are drawing, so they are currently out of it. Is this the opportunity? We've got 30 minutes remaining. Machevsky had time to pull that down. Thankfully, it's a good header to Okachukwu. Morrow, Harao, over the top forwards. Adrali again. He's in again. Saved by the goalkeeper this time, but he's going to get a second chance. It's blocked. It's in. Kolber, the substitute, has scored. We've got half an hour left. I think my little half-time tactical change has worked wonders there. Adrali's looked dangerous since he's gone back up top. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. The second effort is blocked, but Kolber is there on his weaker left foot. I think it's his weaker left foot. To hand the title back to MTK. Can we make it two? Kolber with the corner. Header clear. Okachukwu going to bring this down on his left foot. Has the strike. It's blocked though. Adrali goes for the spectacular. And it's gone miles over the bar. We're back in the driving seat though. We are back in the driving seat. We just have to hold on to this 1-0 lead now. Or go and score another one. Ferencváros are still drawing. They're now winning. It's a crazy, crazy end to this season. Puskás still the 1-0 up. We are still the 1-0 up. It's on a knife edge. Morrow with the free kick. We've headed it over the bar. It's Kolber again. This is going right down to the wire. Right down to the wire. Oh no. Oh, thankfully that's gone over. We are almost there, guys. 3 minutes of injury time. Yes! We've done it. We are the Hungarian Division 1 champions. I'm not sure what the actual proper name for the Hungarian Division 1 is. I'll have to look it up. In fact, I'll do that in a minute when I get the old spreadsheet up to tick Hungary off. But MTK champions of Hungary at the first time of asking. That's back-to-back titles in different nations, which is absolutely fantastic. And we lift the trophy aloft. The new club captain, which is Toth, I believe. Szczesanski's he's gone one game before the end and he's missed out on having some silverware. He's missed out on a league title. Great performance. Absolutely great performance. Nail-biting when we've had two cleared off the line. Puskás did everything they could. They pushed us hard right to the end. Ferencváros as well. Very much a three-horse race, and wow, we have won the title. We have won the title. We've done the double as well, again, which is absolutely great. Financially, we're going to leave the club in an okay position. They've got loads of transfer budget to spend. Wage budget's going up. Transfer budget, we're leaving the club in a good position. Right, guys, I've had a quick Google of what the Hungarian First Division is called, and I'm not pronouncing it. Nemzeti Bajnokság? Nemzeti Bajnokság 1. That'll do. Here it is. I'll get it up on the screen. Nemzeti Bajnokság 1. If anybody's Hungarian watching this, please let me know how to pronounce it. But ticky sheet time. Hungary is complete. We're moving on to Romania. Romania is next up on the list. Guys, thank you for being here as always. It's another fantastic season in our career. We're now 10 nations down out of 33. 22 to go, which is really good. You can tell how long we've been here. We're only basic in Hungarian, although we picked up Polish pretty quickly. We are very, very linguistic now. We're like the Jose Mourinho of our era at 62 years old. We're moving on to Romania though, guys. Next episode, there are some very, very good teams in Romania as well. Let's have a quick look. We've got 3 leagues in Romania as well. I've loaded all 3 of them. Hopefully we're going into the first one. Romania is a little bit weird the way it works. They've got a 30-game season, and then they split it off into a championship playoff and a relegation group, which play, I believe, another 10 games, 12 games. Championship playoff, they play 10 games. So, 10 games. CFR Cluj are the best team in Romania, though. It is spattered about with FCSB as well. Sepsia in here. It's a bit more spread out than what we're used to. basically with going to a nation and there's dominant teams. So hopefully we've got an opportunity here to get straight into a decent job in Romania as well, and get ourselves, particularly if CFR Cluj don't win the title this season, then maybe they will become available, which would be great, wouldn't it? Guys, thank you for being here. As always, it's been a pleasure. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button and the subscribe button for me as well. Obviously, leave me some comments as well. Let me know what you're thinking so far. 10 nations down is an absolutely fantastic achievement, and I'm looking forward to completing the other 23, really, starting with Romania in the next episode. So, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you all next time.